What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I did a video. Oh my god, I just needed some time, I guess. I don't know. I just was not feeling it, but I'm outside and it's feeling so good, so I thought I would go ahead and record the video. It's a good atmosphere. I like my lights on at nighttime, so I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think about the lighting in the back. But today we're going to talk about the top 10 points that I have for if you want to start your own business. So if you are interested, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe so that you don't miss anything that I list or that I post or when my videos load. So this is not an exhaustive list, but I do have notes that I need to follow because there's a lot of stuff to take in. So but these are just some of the top things that I say that you should consider before starting a small business, because you never know where your business will go, literally. You just don't know. So now, the first thing that I thought was important, and this isn't a list that you need to go by in order, okay? These are just the numbers that I came up with. You can interchange these as it fits for you, or you can make a list on what resonates with you the best. But this is just, my thoughts that came. So first of all, you want to identify what you want to sell. Okay, is there a market for this item? And is this something that you're passionate about? Like, these are all the questions that I ask myself before I started my business. And I get a lot of questions from people who want to start their business, and they always ask me, how people just want to ask you, like, on the side, like, hey, how do you start your business? And you never know. Or you might, give people, I don't know, some type of motivation or something. So I think I do, so that's why I get the question. So I told everyone that I would make a video. So finally I'm doing a video, finally, right? But, so this is what I have on what I did for mine to make it successful and things like that. So I'm leading off from the previous video, which is where I showed a packaging video. If you don't know which video I'm talking about, I'll put that up here in the screen somewhere. You can click on the packaging video where I go kind of, a little bit detailed about how I do packaging for the mask and all that good stuff. Didn't order yesterday. I didn't vlog it, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot to worry about the camera and package and remember which scents are where, because mine are all the same color, white. So it costs money to get prints. So if you have some other ideas, let your girl know, comment below, let me know. But I just felt like the camera was a lot, So anyways, I don't know. So I didn't vlog that one. But anyways, we'll just refer back and forth. But have you done your research about the idea? So for example, what's the availability of this idea that you have, or and who sells it? Or do you have the skill set for this project? Is it something that you can do? Because everyone, it's kind of like people who think they can sing who really can't sing, or people who think they can cook or bake and they really can't. You know how it is. No. So you gotta really come to terms with what you're doing when you're starting a business. It doesn't matter whether it's like a business or a boutique, or if it's for lip gloss, or even if it's for the scented mask, which is what I do, or if it's for clothing, whatever it is. You just have to, be, skillful at what you do. Okay, you can't just fly with this. Okay, this is something that you need to be passionate about. So if that is the case, then this is what I'm going to help you with. So do you have a business plan? Okay, now everyone thinks, okay, business plans are super tedious and they are so annoying. However, they are necessary, but it doesn't have to be right then and there. It doesn't. You can make bits and pieces or give yourself breadcrumbs along this journey, and you'll kind of build your own business plan in a way, because you'll start having a journal about things that you want to do, different inventions or different business plans, or whichever way it resonates with you. However you want to do your own business, whether you're consulting others or you're doing art or makeup or hair, whatever resonates with you. So you're gonna have some ideas about it, even if it was from when you were a child. You're gonna be thinking in your head oh, what if I did X, Y, and Z? Have my own shop, or I have my own studio or something like that. You know what I mean? You have these thoughts, so that's brainstorming your business plan already. You just don't know it. So start sketching things out like that, you know, where when it's time to piece your business plan together, that's almost like your structure. So you're thinking about the structure of your company. You're thinking about, you know, if you want to have people work for you, keep your list small. Do not have a long list, okay? You don't know if it's just gonna be you. If I were you, I would just start off by yourself first, because this is something that you're gonna love and nurture and see if this is truly something that you want to do and take on, because it's a huge responsibility, you know. So some people forget that part, and the administration part is like the worst and the most annoying. It will literally pull you out the game because there's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress for me, and my schedule's already tight. So having to do all that, budgeting, it's a lot. But it's what I'm trying to use to lead to financial freedom, you know, one way or another. So just do that, or even just a prototype, okay? So, and another thing, don't depend on your family, okay? Don't depend on your family. Don't depend on people that you're real close with, because they're probably gonna let you out. Now, unless this is someone who's a hustler just like you, or who seeks financial freedom as well, or is vibing on the same frequency as you, will say, then obviously, yes, get advice from them, you know, consult with them or talk to them or brainstorm with them or whatever it is, get their opinion, yes. But if somebody with low vibrating energy, pass it, okay? Even if that means your family, okay? If they say maybe, if they say this or that, usually they only come when they want something. I'm just telling you. If it benefits them, that's when they'll go. You know, but you don't want no flighty behavior like that. So just don't depend on them. That is just what's real. People show their colors when you need them, I'm telling you. So, you know, keep your glass half empty. So maybe you don't get disappointed, because no one's gonna love your business like you do, okay? Even if you think it's the most incredible idea you've ever come up with, it doesn't matter. People are going to, they're gonna feel just however they feel about it. It's not gonna be the same as you, okay? Remember that. So now, once you start your business plan for reals, it does have to be greatly detailed at that point. But we'll get to that, okay? That's down the line. That is not important. You are allowed to structure it however you want and change it if you want to, okay? It is yours. That's the whole point. Now, speaking of business, you gotta have a business account, okay? So make sure you have a separate account. It can't be your business account and your checking mixed in one, or you're transferring money back and forth. No, it needs to be completely 100% separate, without a doubt, okay? So when you're first starting off, obviously there's gonna be some personal money going into there, okay? So you gotta keep tabs of that. You gotta track that. You gotta budget that. You gotta be smart about that, okay? Because that's like another baby having, okay? I have twins, all right? So I have come to terms with something. This business is like 2 plus another baby, a separate one, you know? I just feel some way about this. I really do. And it's a job, like a real job. So, now you gotta give it your best and give it your all, okay? So, might as well give it a name, okay? So name your business. Okay, so don't be complicated like I was. I let my brother help me name my business, and it was on some like second language type shit, you know? But then I'm like, okay, so I'm learning a second language, but that doesn't mean everybody knows that language. And I think about that at the time, so I came up with this name, Mariposa en Evolución, which means evolution of a butterfly. And people don't really understand it. Some people get it. Some people get at least bits and pieces of it, but most people get confused. So I probably would have went with something more simple, or more, I don't want to say the word unique, but if I was just like a little bit more thoughtful, because your name matters. You don't want, because once you name it, and then you're going to use that name for everything. So you want to be mindful of the name that you come up with, because people have to spell it. People have to hear it when someone says it to them really quick. You know, like, oh, where'd you get that shirt? Oh, Mariposa en Evolución. What? That ink? What? You know, so you got to be mindful of that, so you can learn from my mistake. And what wasn't a mistake? I would say it's a lesson. So maybe so I can teach someone. So hopefully I helped you with that. But you don't want to be the most simple but unique way you know, name it. So, okay, so learn from me. Another thing, oh yeah, depending on where you live, there's going to be some different steps that you got to take to name your business. Like it's like a fictitious name bureau or whatever. You have to put it in a newspaper or put it in a magazine or whatever your town magazine is or whatever that process is. You have to find that out because every place is different. In California, it's different. So it has to be published publicly for like a certain amount of time, like 30 days or something like that or more. I don't know. But you have to get it registered and filed with the fictitious name bureau and base it off your location, all this and that. So that's something that's important too. That's why I need these notes because I would have forgot that. So that's important. And then, okay, so now you're going to choose how you want to structure this company. Do you want it to be... Okay, wait. So wait. It kind of starts with like a hockey stick. Like I was taught that before. Like it starts here. It's like flat line, literally. But then you're trying to give it some life in the perspective of a nurse. And you want it to start to climb up, you know, like set your way to freedom. That's how it's gonna go. But it's real slow in this stage right here. So, okay. So then you want it to be just you, okay? All right, and then you gotta think big, even though you don't know. So you don't know if you're just gonna be a business owner, and then you want to get this company going and give it some momentum, and you know, structure everything the right way. And then you want to go ahead and just like sell it. You know, you want to get it going good and just boom, God, I would be willing to do that. So that's my goal. So another goal you could do is like maybe you want it to be like a small little Etsy shop, and you want to just financial freedom, or you know, I want to be that CEO that does not work, right? That's what I want. So I work what I want to, but we all have different goals. So I think set your goal, and that's how you should structure your company based off of if you want to be something small, or if you just, you know, I like inventing things. So invention is like my jam. So you find something that you love, but it has to be something that makes you smile, something that gives you butterflies, you know, like that's when it'll be like the best that it could be. So that's what you want. That's how I would structure my company and keep it real small and tight, okay? So now, business license and permits, you have to get your EIN number, okay? That is a big legally thing that's not mixing business and personal. That's very important, okay? Especially if you have a business partner as well, all right? People get real shady when it comes to business. I don't know if I have to say that, but that's a duh to me. So masks will fall off when money is involved, I'm telling you. So I guess a wealthy mindset versus a poverty mindset can be two different things, and that's a dangerous thing, okay? For me, so you gotta think about that. So when you are by yourself, it is burdensome, but you also avoid things like this in the best way that you can, because you never want these sour business deals, and you never want to you just don't want to go there, okay? That negative energy, that's low vibrating energy. So we want to stay away from any kind of potential things like that, okay? We want to always go towards light and positivity, okay? So positive things. If it's not positive, then guess what? It's not for us, okay? So we might need to pass on that, all right? All money ain't good money, all right? I always say that. So now, insurance. So you always want to make sure you're covered. I know that insurance can be annoying or extra fees or this or that, but this is something you definitely want to budget in, okay? Especially if you're making skincare products, if you're making lip products like the lip gloss or even my mask, like they're scented. You just never know how people will react to it. Everybody is different. Some people love my mask. Some people it's too strong for them. Some people, they can care less what they smell. Everybody is different. And some levels or some different scents are stronger than others with essential oils. You have to know that. Also, someone with epilepsy probably shouldn't be smelling anything lavender. It doesn't matter if it's my mask or any kind of other lavender scent, because I believe that it will, I'm thinking of it's lavender and eucalyptus, I think. But anyways, it will possibly provoke a seizure. So wait, We don't want to do that. You always want to check with your doctor, no matter what it is that you're using. You want to check with your doctor and see if that's okay for you. Even though they're natural, even though they're organic, doesn't matter what it is. You always want to be sure of yourself. Everybody is in charge of their own health, okay? So you have to be aware of that. And you have to be cognizant of it. I'm not saying you have to like go and take care of every single person, baby, everyone, because we are all in charge of our own health. However, as a good person with a good heart, you want to make sure that you have coverage to help people if they need your help. So you should definitely be insured, and that's never a burden, to make sure you can take care of yourself and others, always, right? Okay, so insurance is really important. And then trickling down to number 9, because I'm more than sure I did not number these when I was going through each one. So what we'll do is I will just have to put in a number 1 and put in a number 2. That's what we'll do. So now number 9, accounting. Now that is a very difficult but necessary task. If you can get help from a reliable source, take it. If you can trust someone and it's very reliable and there's your coins, and you know you're golden. If you gotta do it yourself, that's probably the best way to do it, is to keep it small, keep it very quiet. There's no need to boast. There's no need to even complain, because either, you gotta find some middle ground is what I try to say. There's nobody's business what you have. There's nobody's business what you don't have, because either way, either some people are going to be happy for you, some people are not. Either way, you can flip and flop it. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to hate on you no matter what, or you'll bring yourself down. So you need to focus in the middle, right, when you're doing all this stuff. So accounting matters. Even though it's annoying and it's a pain in the butt, be doing accounting, budgeting is in there too. And last but not least, be passionate about the things that you do. Please, no matter how high a level you become or level up to, be humble. Right? And remember where you came from. Some people, I'm reading what I wrote, some people get caught up in their ego and they forget about the goal, which is to be of service. That's what I always tell myself. So I hope this was helpful. This is not an exhaustive list, and Lord knows you don't have to follow in this order. Please do not say, well, Amy said go in this order. You have to go in this order. Make it up however it resonates with you, okay? These are just some tips, and I thought it would be nice and helpful for me to share with you how I started my business and some of the pitfalls that I had. But give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you like this content, or if you want more of this content, or if you want whatever you want, just comment below and I will get back to you, or I'll comment or DM me, whichever way you want to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.